this session, we're going to review tab authorizations. I'm going to log in as an admin. I'm going to go to the Settings module, Register Preferences. I'm going to tap the Restaurant tab. You can see in the top left, I have a setting for tab auth. It is active as indicated by the blue toggle. The setting underneath that is pre-auth credit card for dollar amount. I have mine set to a default amount of $110. Now, me being an admin, I have the capability to override this because I have access. You can also assign override capability to other security profiles, which we'll review in a later session. You can see that next setting is active as well as used as a suggested value. And I'm basically saying for the staff members that have access to override, the 110 is a suggested amount. We can make it 95, we can make it 205, whatever we want to do with that. And then the next one is tab alerts at dollar amount. So I have mine set for $75. So you'll see in the video as we move along, it's going to pop up whenever I exceed this amount. And this is just an early warning. I can set it for any amount. It's just to let the server, the bartender know that, hey, you've exceeded a predefined warning level. We're getting close to the amount we've authorized. So we'll go ahead and close off of this. Now I want to show you security profiles. We'll tap security. This is a new setting. We'll talk more about security profiles in another session. I'm going to tap description, and this will go ahead and sort my descriptions here for my security profiles. And I'm going to scroll down until I get to the setting for tab authorizations. So you can see here, tab auth amount override. For the profile that I'm on, admin, it's active and it allows me to override the tab amount when I'm authorizing. Again, for the employees that you trust to override or you want to allow to override a tab authorization, you can do so. If you don't want anyone to override the tab authorization, you just turn that off. And of course, down at the bottom in our text section, we can see the description as to what this does. So we're going to close. We're not going to make any changes. We'll back up, and I'm going to go to the register, and I'm going to go ahead and start a tab. Now you're going to notice whenever I dip my card, I'm not going to get prompted for a name. It's going to automatically read that off the card. So we're going to go ahead and add a few items here. And we're going to tap tab auth. And it's going to pop up and it's asking me, hey, do you want to override the amount of 110? I'm going to say no. And I'll tap the return key. You'll notice on this particular form, there is no close, back, cancel, or OK button. The keyboard is controlling this form. So we're going to tap return. That will take us to the next step in the process. It sent my order to the bar. We'll close off. And it's asking me to dip my card, which I'm going to do. OK, so I've dipped my card. It's processing it. Hopefully we'll get an approval. There we go. And it's giving me my first guest check. Okay? We can put this on the bar, in the cup, whatever they want to do. So now we want to add some more items to that order. So I'm going to tap Get Order. And you can see here, it's automatically filled in my first and last name on my order. I can simply tap it. And also, it has two indicators to the left of my name showing me that this is a tab auth order. That's our indicator there. So we'll tap it, and we're at 4218. We're going to go ahead and add a couple other items here, and you'll notice I'm going to exceed $75 in just a moment, and we're going to get our first alert, and it says alert, order has exceeded $75. You just keep going past this. This is, again, just an alert. It's letting you know, hey, you're getting close to whatever you're alerted or you've exceeded your alerted value. We'll tap close. We're going to send this order. And we're going to come back to it. And again, we're going to get our order. You see it's been updated with the latest amount. We'll tap that order. And we're going to add some more items. So we'll put a few more drinks on here. Again, it's giving my first warning every time I reopen the ticket to add something. If I've exceeded my alert, it's going to pop up once each time I've done that. So we're at $89.82. We're now at $100.36. We just exceeded our tab amount, and now you see we don't get an alert, we get a warning. This is letting me know authorized tab amount has been exceeded. Again, this is just a warning. It's not going to stop you. You can continue past this if you want to do that. We're going to tap close. And at this point, we're going to send our order. Now again, at any point during this time, I could print my order and then tab complete it. So we're going to get it again. We'll tap it. We'll tap open. We're going to add one more drink to it. Again, it's letting me know we've exceeded our tab auth amount because we've already gotten an early warning. We can continue past it. We're going to tap close. We're at 121.45. Now at this point, I'm ready to go ahead and close out my order. So I'm going to say print order. It's going to print my guest check. Has everything listed. All of our information here is on it, included our suggested tip amounts if we want to have those printed. The next two here are our credit card receipts. The first one we're getting, of course, is our merchant. It's going to print this out so that we can put a tip on. Then, of course, we get the customer version. And we've got our final order going to the bar. Now, what's going to happen is I want to complete my tab. So all I have to do, they've given me back my merchant copy. They put a tip in on it. We're going to tap Get Order. We're going to tap Open. And you see down here in the Tenders group, it says Tab Complete now. It's no longer Tab Auth. I'm going to tap Tab Complete. And at this point, you want to make sure that you have the merchant copy because you need to be able to put your tip in. You cannot come back at a later point and update this authorization. You are closing it, so it's telling you at this point you need to put in your tip. If you haven't done this, you need to cancel, tap Print Order, print out your merchant and customer copy so that they can sign and put their tip on it, and then complete the order. So we've done that. We're going to go ahead and put a $10 tip on. So we're at 131.45. We're going to tap OK. You see it's processing. I don't need the customer's card back. It's going to go ahead and process the tab, update the authorization, all that good stuff. We've got everything here. And then once we're done, we can simply give the final receipt here to the customer if we need to do that, and then continue forward with our other orders. This has been tab authorizations and the settings for tabs. Thank you for viewing the video.